Hey guys, the Firebird is here. It's just me. My brother couldn't be here today because he's raiding Hasbro for early Transformers Reactivate gameplay. I really need to talk about that game. Anyways, these are the jokes. So, you read the title, and I'm not kidding. We have possibly our first listing for our Rise of the Beast Predacon. Now, ever since this movie got announced, the Predacons have been a complete mystery. They're the only faction not on Scourge's Grill. We get, constant references towards them in the marketing and stuff like that, saying that they're gonna appear, but so far, no luck. And some people like me have kind of, come to the conclusion that we're probably not gonna see the original Predacons, or at least any Predacon that we're familiar with. We're probably gonna see some kind of father Predacon, and that's what the quote-unquote leaks claim is actually gonna happen. But it looks like we finally have our answer as to what Predacons we can expect to see. And not only that, we also have the Decepticons. Now, as for the Decepticons, with the exception of Transit, which according to the leaks is the only Decepticon that's gonna be in the movie, we haven't heard anything much from them, and me and a lot of other people are thinking that the Decepticons are probably gonna be sitting this movie out, at least for the most part. Today, we got some huge leak from some Studio Series listings. Now, Studio Series, unlike the mainline toy line, in which sometimes they release characters that are not part of the movie or have nothing to do with it, and they make their own things. Well, Studio Series always goes for movie accuracy. Well, most of the time at least. So, anyways, let's not beat around the bush. So, our new Studio Series listings, and this come from a reliable source, so they are pretty trustworthy, are Studio Series Core Class Movie 5 Mohawk, Studio Series Core Class Movie 6 Rumble. Now, Movie 6 means Bumblebee movie. I know Bumblebee is a reboot and therefore it's not connected to the Bay movies, but this is the way Paramount and Hasbro label these movies. They don't care about chronological order, they just care about which movie's in production, which one. Is that the first movie, the second one, the sixth one we made, the seventh one? That's all they care about. Studio Series Core Class Starscream, Studio Series Sunstreaker, Studio Series Movie 6 Shockwave, and Studio Series Leader Class Megatron. Now, that's huge. Now, keep in mind that this is talking about Movie 6, aka the Bumblebee movie, and it's not talking about Rise of the Beast. So this means that we're finally gonna know how Megatron looks like in the Reboot universe, at least when he's on Cybertron, supposedly. But what's even more interesting is that we're getting characters that were not in the movie, like Rumble and Sunstreaker. I don't know what they're doing this. I feel like it's kind of weird in my opinion. Rumble makes sense because he was in the, Battle at the Half-Dome comic. He actually looked like this. But Sunstreaker and Megatron are characters that we haven't even seen yet. There is the, Megatron statue from the BB movie that people assume is how Megatron will look like in that movie. But technically, we still don't know how Megatron will have rightfully looked like in the movie. Something that Studio Series does besides, movie representation is that it canonizes stuff that we didn't know about. For example, the Shadow Riders. We never knew what their name was until Studio Series confirmed it. Thundercracker. Technically, he never existed in the universe if we're not counting the comics, but now thanks to Studio Series, he actually is canonical. And same thing applies to a lot of the KSI drone names and other things. So it looks like Studio Series will canonize these characters into the movie universe, and I for one can't wait to see it. I'm actually very excited about that. But now, for the thing that's probably the biggest reveal from this video is Studio Series Deluxe Class Scorponok. In here in the listing it says Scorponok. That could be a typo. My guess is that it's probably a typo. But now it looks like this will be our first Predacon for the movie. Scorponok is gonna be the first character, the first Predacon, or maybe even the only Predacon we'll see in the movie. There's still no signs of Megatron, Pterosaur, Dinobot, or Tarantulas, or my boy Waspinator. Like seriously, Hasbro, what the f? Where's Waspinator? A long time ago, this little Walmart exclusive, Transformers little toy box got revealed, and it was told to us by a very trusted source, one that seems to be 100% on the money, that some of the characters in this pack appear in the movie. Of course, you have Nemesis Prime standing in for Scourge, you got G1 Battletrap standing in for Rise of the Beast Battletrap, and there are a few others like the Seekers and Sound Blaster, which we kinda believe they're not gonna appear in the movie. But an interesting one, and one that stood out, was Scorponok. Scorponok has a representation on this pack because he's gonna appear in the movie. And this listing, if anything, probably just confirmed it. Also, if this listing does turn out to be true, then this confirms that leak I covered a while back. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, because I know some of you guys don't want spoilers and stuff like that. But go check out that video. In there, it basically talked about, you know, about Scorponok being in the movie. That's all I'm gonna mention. I don't want to mention it anymore because I know some of you guys don't want spoilers, and that's completely fine. But it looks like that leak is being proven more and more valid as time goes on. The rest of the leaks here are stuff that's not related to the movies, but I'll just tell you anyways, for those of you guys who are curious. We have the Lux class War for Cybertron Sideswipe, Voyager class War for Cybertron Starscream, Voyager 86 Scrap Heap, and TF86 Swoop. And those are really cool. I might get them. I'm actually very excited for the War for Cybertron toy line. I wish we got some pictures of those guys already. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this video. Very shocking because I was not expecting this at all. Quite the Valentine's Day gift, if I do say so myself. And speaking of that, hopefully you guys have a good day. For all my single people out there. My day was okay, I guess. It could have been worse. But I always have my totally real, non-fictional waifu to accompany me at all times. She's the voice in my head. She talks to me all the time. She's telling me right now that you guys should donate to the Patreon now. But in all seriousness, guys, what do you think? There is a chance that these listings are fake, but they come from a very reputable source and they've been on the money before. So, in all honesty, I'll say that there's an 80% chance that they're true. Granted, that still leaves a 20% margin of error, but it's very minuscule. I think, for the most part, these just got confirmed. But yeah, it looks like Scorponok will be our first Predacon for the movie. We're gonna get Sunstreaker, Rumble, and Megatron's designs canonized for the Reboot universe. So that's very exciting. But anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Let me know which one of these figures are you planning on getting, which one are you more excited about, and what do you think of Scorponok being our first, you know, Predacon in the movie. I'm glad that he's there. I just really hope that he's there as an individual and not like they did in Netflix War for Cybertron, where it was a bunch of Scorponoks with no personality. Something tells me that the Predacons are sort of gonna disappoint us in the movie. I hope that's not true. I hope we see some listings for Beast, Megatron, and other Predacons besides Scorponok soon. That'll be really cool. But in the meantime, all we can do is wait. But yeah, anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Hopefully you'll enjoy. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all that annoying YouTuber stuff the algorithm likes. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay safe, guys. Anyways, guys, before we go, shout out to our amazing Patreons. Xavier the God, Stitch Productions, Scrub Lordo, Allspark Studios, Epic Nin, Lord Racer, Transformers Gears and Brawn, that's still a long name, Optination Reviews, Joshua, James Newbold, Predacon Hunter Plays, Omega Tryon 2000, Namekai, the Diamond Crest Productions, and our newest super handsome Patreon, DJ Universe. And an even bigger shout out to our even bigger Patreons, Jordan the Great and XNorder23, who donated a amount of money. Thank you guys so much for supporting the Patreon, it's much appreciated. If you guys donate to my Patreon, you get quite a few rewards. You get to collab with me in some videos if you choose to. You can request some artwork from me, get exclusive look on some upcoming videos early, and get a sneak peek at some of the stuff that I'm been working on in the background that I haven't published just yet. But keep in mind that it is entirely optional, because freedom is the right of all sentient beings. Thank you to my patrons for donating. Make sure to go check out their channels. Some of them do Transformers content like toy reviews, news updates, or just regular good old gameplay videos. I'm sure there's something for you to enjoy. As always, guys, thank you for donating. I couldn't do this without you. If you guys want to donate to my Patreon, you know what to do. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.